We're all here to have a good time. All right, your next comic just got in. Barely made it. We almost missed having this cat on the stage, but he made it here to join you, to bring hilarity to the masses of Cleveland. He heard we needed it. And he was on the A&E show Obsessed. Not really much of a description there. I'm sure we'll talk about that, explain that. And he said you can also see pictures of him in post offices across the country. Please welcome Richie the C. Richie the C.
I got a question. Does this look like I just don't care? Just another rhyme. Waste some more time. So yeah. That's 30 seconds gone. Thank you. I'm actually here from LA. I went to USC. You don't like me now, you'll like me on draft day. Any football fans? What do you call really good USC players? Bengals. Kaboom. No, actually, I didn't even want to start off like this. I wanted to say I'm from LA, and they told me I can't tell jokes here like I tell them in LA. I've got to say them in English. I was really excited about it. A month ago, I was in Kentucky, and I wanted to keep an open mind, see other parts of the country, and so Kentucky comics started bashing on Arkansas. So to me, this is short bus wars, right? And I'm thinking, sure, here I've got to say my jokes in English, but at least in LA, some people know when they can't speak the language. Kaboom. All right. No, in Louisville they have a university, really good university. They debate things like how many syllables and the number that comes after 9. Kaboom. Anyway. Thank you. I'll wait. Anyway, I look like a lot of famous people. People tell me I look like Drew Carey. He's from Cleveland. After chemo. Some people think I look like a serial killer. I just play. Yeah, some people, but I just play one on television. You know, America's Most Wanted. I hate that show, especially when they get my name right. I was supposed to be on Dateline. It turns out they really hate it when you show up a day early. But I learned my lesson from the internet. Because it turns out that, ever dated online? The girls never look like their picture. You think you're going to meet this really hot 14-year-old cheerleader? Is that gross? I'm at 16. These are just jokes. If I was really like this, it would be here. I'd get cheddar and cheese. Anyway. But you go to meet them, and they always end up looking like these 50-year-old FBI agents. And they always bring 4 friends who look just like them. Like her. Total buzzkill. Anyway. I just happen to, I'm really a sensitive guy. I talked about Drew Carey after chemo. I actually opened a bar for women who'd had breast cancer. I called it Hooter. Kaboom, at least I know you're listening. But people wonder why I do the kaboom all the time, because I'm really pretty sentimental. And a lot of the women I've been with, that's the last thing they ever hear. Kaboom. Kaboom. So anyway, this is dedicated to my mother. She died about 4.5 years ago. People asked me if she suffered before she died, and I'd have to say no, because she never heard me do stand-up. Kaboom. And because of her, I had to meet more women, because I knew my mom is in heaven watching me, and I'm tired of her seeing me touch myself. And one thing I learned is, how like a lot of women, they're so lonely, they wish they had a stalker? Turns out they're just kidding. Oh. Boy, that gets awkward. No, these are jokes. I don't really need to stalk anybody. I just bought a $3,000 telescope. Kaboom! Honey, I've seen you shower. Getting a shaver for Christmas. Anyway, No, don't go to all that. Because some of these women you don't want to get with anyway. Have you not? Some of these women are all attitude. All attitude. You know what I'm talking about? You always answering a question with a question. You go up and you say, "How you doing?" Then it's, "How'd you get in my house?" Or, "Why are you following me?" Or this is the one I can't stand. Kaboom. Or they just want to talk about work. And I'm not going to go there. The thing is that my time's almost, and they say, "What you wrap up with besides duct tape?" So anyway, there's a big immigration problem. You know, the Arizona law. I was born in Phoenix. I'm not for it. But people wonder how I really feel. They say, "Richie, you've abandoned lots of people in the desert. What do you think about illegal immigration?" I said, I love those little illegal immigrant girls because before you put them in the trunk of your car, they always think they're going someplace better. Kaboom. Somebody told me the weirdest thing the other day. They said, "Richie, you've got the body of a dancer." I said, "God damn, how does everyone know what I've got in the back of my car?" Anyway, I'm Richie the C. Please forget you heard this.
Richie the C.